Good, happy Sunday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, United Airlines ending flights from Manchester to Chicago O'Hare. People flying from Manchester to Chicago will soon no longer be able to go a direct flight with United Airlines. A spokesperson from United confirmed on Sunday that effective September 5th, the airline will no longer offer service between Manchester Boston Regional Airport and Chicago O'Hare International Airport. Manchester Boston Deputy Director Thomas said United's decision to suspend service between Manchester and Chicago was due to fleet consistency. United advised that the service may return in the future, but in the interim, we are talking with several carriers who can step in to fill the void, Thomas said. Judge grants restraining order prolonging hurricane evacuee housing. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
There are Want a shower that's both beautiful and easy to clean? Call Oasis Shower Doors. Our protective glass coatings reduce cleaning time by up to 90%. All custom made and installed with the highest quality components. Get easy online estimates at oasisShowerDoors.com.
New on 5, a federal judge in Massachusetts has extended a temporary housing program for Hurricane Maria evacuees. The ruling temporarily blocked the eviction of about 1,700 Puerto Rican evacuees currently living in the states. FEMA's Sheltering Assistance Program had paid for hotel stays across the country since thousands were displaced by the devastating storm. The vouchers were set to expire at midnight, but a national civil rights group filed for a temporary injunction to halt the eviction.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Senator Collins says she won't support a Supreme Court nominee who seeks to overturn Roe versus Wade. Republican Senator Susan Collins says a nominee for the Supreme Court who would seek to overturn Roe versus Wade would not be acceptable. Senator Collins discussed the Supreme Court vacancy on ABC this week on Sunday, telling Martha Raddatz that she wants to see a nominee who values precedence. She outlined the procedures surrounding abortion rights established by Roe versus Wade, saying it has been established as a constitutional right for 45 years and was repealed 26 years ago. Senator Collins retraced her stance on CNN, states the union, saying, "I would not support a nominee who demonstrated hostile to Roe versus Wade." In 1973, the Roe versus Wade ruling by the Supreme Court established that a woman's decision to have an abortion fell under the right to privacy in the 14th Amendment, but that states could take action to regulate abortions. Senator Collins is a member of the Senate Judicial Committee and says she discussed the list of potential nominees with President Trump, saying she encouraged the president to examine candidates beyond the list of 25. She didn't share details of her conversation with President Donald Trump, but said she agreed with his statement that he would ask the nominee how he or she would rule on Roe versus Wade, saying it's inappropriate to ask a potential justice how they'd rule on a future case. Senator Collins reprimanded her disagreement with Senator Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's decision in 2016 to not move forward with a vote on President Obama's nomination of Merrick Garland for the Supreme Court after the death of Justice Antonio Salini. However, Senator Collins acknowledged that the latest vacancy left by Justice Anthony Kennedy's impending retirement differs from the vacancy left by Selena, as it is not in an election year. She said she hopes to see a new justice confirmed before the Supreme Court reconvenes in October. Trump predicts vicious fight over Supreme Court vacancy. President Trump predicts that the fight over his valuable Supreme Court nominee to fill Justice Anthony Kennedy's seat will be a vicious, but that the Republican-controlled Senate will be able to confirm his pick before the midterm elections. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow with another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up later on this evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.